What's up, guys? For this watch review we're going to be talking about the Casio G-Shock GD-350. I've got some new talking points that I wrote up. I think these better encompass what we care about in a watch. So starting off with price, this cost me about $70, so that's what you're looking at, about from 60 to 80 depending on where you go shopping. So average mid-range cost for your G-Shock, typical G-Shock. Next one is tactical, schmactical, dressy, or casual. Now what I mean by schmactical is, does it just kind of look tactical but not really? So for this one, I would say this definitely falls under tactical and casual. Most G-Shocks are going to fall under the tactical, I guess, designation, because they're just designed to be very friendly to military and law enforcement. And yeah, so yeah, I would say tactical and casual. Going over functions, let us zoom in. Alright, so just like any G-Shock, your mode button is right here. So on the main time, you've got your day of the week, date, and regular time, and then you've just got a second counter right here, and I think that's just really for design. So this is world time, alarm, stopwatch, timer, and back to main time. And if you notice on the side here, there's this special looking button, and this is just a shortcut to the timer feature. So if you hit this, it takes you straight to the timer. So I had it set to a 2-minute timer. So as you can see, it says 1 minute and 53 seconds and counting. You cannot do anything else with the timer from this menu. So if you hit this button, you can't stop it, you can't reset it or anything. You have to go to the timer menu to stop it and reset it. Alright, next talking point is illumination. Give me a second and let me turn off the light here. So excellent illumination. I really like how you've got multiple colors on the screen. Now there are different versions of this watch in different colorations. The one that I really wanted was all black. It had the same screen, but this turquoise teal color part of the display was red. So when you hit the illumination button, it would glow red, and I just really liked that. Unfortunately, the company that I ordered this through screwed up my order, and they had the wrong picture, so I ended up getting this version, which, I mean, it's fine. I'll end up getting the other one later. Visibility is fantastic. I think visibility is one of the strong points on the GD350. And I mean, what you're seeing on the screen is what you're seeing in real life. It doesn't matter what angle you're looking at this watch, it's perfect. Super good job on visibility. Okay, so button and crown placement is the next talking point. And what I mean by this, by button and crown placement, is do the buttons get in the way? Like if you live an active lifestyle and you have it on your wrist and you're moving your wrist, do those buttons get pressed accidentally or unintentionally? Because that's a huge pet peeve of mine. On this one, no, they don't. And most G-Shocks are like that. The buttons are protected fairly well, or they do a good job of protecting the buttons on most G-Shocks. And the same goes for the GD350. Alright, next talking point is band quality and comfort. So you've got your standard G-Shock band. I'm not sure if it's resin or not, but it's a good quality band, very comfortable. And because you've got these wings here, I wasn't sure how I felt about these at first, but now that I have a watch that has it, it's actually very comfortable. So putting it on, it breathes well. If I can just do, yep, yeah, so breathes very well, very comfortable. And then the next talking point, overall My thoughts overall are, I mean, this is a winner. At first I wasn't a fan. Like, I didn't know what to expect because it's just not your typical looking G-Shock, right? It's kind of unique in the display, but yeah, I ended up getting it just because I like to collect G-Shocks, and I was pleasantly surprised in every aspect. At first I wasn't a fan of this timer button. So what I think one thing they could have done better was the ability to start and stop the timer from this screen. I don't know why I have to go all the way here to stop it and reset it. It's not a big deal. I mean, that literally took me 2 seconds to do, but it's just like, why do you have this function if you can't utilize it in the main time screen? But that's really just a minor complaint. It's even less than minor. Like, I'm just really being nitpicky. But it is extremely useful. Like, for me, I use it in the gym. So I'll finish my set, and then I'll hit this, and this'll... So for me, 2 minutes is my rest period. And that's perfect because it's super easy to do. You know, I finish my workout, or I finish my set, I hit that button, and I just sit there and think about something else. And when it's done with when it's finished counting down, it'll beep and light up. So, you know, just good little wake up call. So yeah, an extremely useful feature, at least for me. And for you, you'll notice that, like, you might not have needed it before, but because it's readily available to you, it's a very useful feature to start using. Illumination is great. It's not too bright. I would have preferred a red illumination. I'd like to see watch companies start utilizing red illumination, just so that way, if you are in military or law enforcement and it's, you know, the dead of night, I mean, that light can be very bright if you're in a zero light atmosphere or area. So just having a nice soft red glow would be very useful, I think. But overall, they did a good job. This is a winner. Comfortable to wear. It looks good. Easy to see. Price is reasonable. So for my last talking point, should you buy? Yes, you should buy this watch. If you're in the market for a watch, if you collect G-Shocks, any scenario, this is a good watch. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I hope this helps you with your next watch purchase. Thank you for watching, and tune in for my next episode. All right, bye.